Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Wednesday. Today I'm coming at you with a really quick review on the Keepall 45 Bandoulière from Louis Vuitton. I will be doing a quick overview of the items, some pros, some cons, and then ultimately whether or not I recommend this piece. So let's get started. Before I forget, the measurements on this gorgeous luggage piece are 17.7 inches in length, it is 10.6 inches in height, and 7.9 inches in depth. As you can see, this features the gold tone hardware throughout, and the pricing for Keepall 45s start at $17.20 here in the States. They will always come with a luggage tag, and as you can see, I got mine hot stamped in the hot pink there with the M. They will always come with the dual strap holder here, and they have the gorgeous dual zippers throughout to be able to get in and out of it with ease. There is a side view of it, and it has the little holders here for the strap that I'm about to show you guys. There is the other side. And before I forget, mine says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. I purchased this item last year at the Champs-Élysées in Paris, France. And then on the inside, what I really like about the Demi Ebene one that I have here, I do own two in my collection. I have the monogram, and this one that you see here is the beautiful chocolate brown interior that the Demi Ebene has, because they usually have the beige interior. And here you can see the little D-ring in there, but there are no pockets. And before I forget, here is the removable adjustable strap here, the bandolier, and again it has the gorgeous gold tone hardware and just the extra little strap here to be able to be a little bit more comfortable when you put it on your shoulder. And there you go. Since there isn't too much to this item, I still think there are a few pros and just one con in my opinion. One of the major pros for me is its size. I think this is the ideal size for a weekend getaway. Whether you have a normal 2-day weekend or a longer weekend, regardless, I think this works. It's not too big and it's not too small, and you're able to fit quite a bit in here, a lot more than you would think. And another pro of its size is if you are ever traveling by air, you don't have to worry that it's too large for a carry-on. Obviously, the Keepall 55 is the largest size that you can carry on with you, but still you have that in the back of your mind that you don't have to worry, oh my goodness, what if they ask me, what if they ask me to check it in or anything like that. It's just a great little size, and you know, I don't have to worry about that. That is a major bonus. I also wanted to add another thought to this. If you're thinking about adding this type of piece to your collection, or any luxury piece in general, just know in the back of your mind that whenever you're traveling with luxury pieces, there might be an off chance where you might have to check in an item, not necessarily the 45, just any luggage piece in general, or that it will start to get a little bit more wear because of the traveling. So just keep that in mind. So if you are someone that absolutely doesn't want any water stains and you like the Keepall, I would definitely recommend the Demi Ebene print, or maybe another, or the graphite, or the Macassar. You can do either one of those, so you don't have to worry too much about the Vachetta. Or if you like the original, you know, monogram print with the Vachetta design, then you can do that as well. But just keep that in the back of your mind that it might start to show a little bit more wear than you would like because of the traveling, because of the weather conditions wherever you're going to be. So just know that it might not look pristine. You know I freaked out a little bit with my other 45. I wanted it to look as great as possible, but sometimes you can't know what kind of weather conditions you're going to be arriving into, whether you're going by train, plane, or automobile, whatever. You just have to keep that in the back of your mind. So I just wanted to just give a quick little, thought about the luxury luggage pieces in general. Another thing I'd have to say is the fact that it holds its structure very well. Usually with other Keepalls, they start to kind of cave in the middle whenever you're going to stuff your items in there. And this one just kind of stands in the upright position like a regular speedy 30, 35, and it doesn't start to just weigh in on here. And obviously because you have so much weight here, you have the handles, and then you have this part of the leather that's going to be adding to the weight here. I feel that it doesn't happen with this one as much as it does with the other ones. Now, another thing that I have to say is that although Keepalls can get pretty heavy even when they're filled to the maximum, I feel that the 45, no matter how much you have in here, no matter, it doesn't even matter if it's at its full capacity, it is still probably the most comfortable size to carry. I have had it packed all the way up to the brim, as much as I can possibly pack in there, and it was still incredibly comfortable. The 55, you know, it just starts to dig into your shoulders a little bit more, and I will be doing a review on that shortly. But regardless, I feel that the 45 is just very simple, very easy to be able to carry. Another thing that I'd have to say is I would definitely recommend going with the Bandoulière over anything else. Even though, you know, it is a little bit, it's a $400, it's about a $400 difference between the Bandoulière and the classic Keepalls. I still think that this Bandoulière strap is definitely worth it because you have the added versatility. So whether you want to carry it as a classic Keepall just by the handles, or whether you start to get tired and you just want to be hands-free, the fact that you have this Bandoulière strap definitely helps. It does have the adjustable holes there, or the adjustments, so you can make sure that if you want it a little bit lower, if you want it a little bit higher, regardless, I think this works. And this strap here definitely helps to make it, or this extra part of, you know, the little, or the top part of the strap definitely helps to be able to help your shoulder so that it doesn't, you know, start to dig in and make it uncomfortable. But again, as I said, I feel that the 45 is not uncomfortable whatsoever. It is such a breeze, such an ease to be able to carry. So I definitely recommend going with the Bandoulière over the classic Keepalls, in my opinion. And that would do it for the pros for me. There is one con, and I think most people would agree that have the Keepall, and that's the fact that it doesn't have a little pocket inside. And I know that that is the classic design of it, but regardless, I feel that if it had some kind of pocket or some kind of something for maybe the little onesie twosie items that you have to reach in for and get quickly, I think that would be great. Some of the more expensive Keepalls do have a little bit more organization inside, but regardless, you know, kind of like the Speedy, it has a tiny little pocket in there that you can put, you know, a stick of gum in there, or you could put something in there. I think that would be great if it was either on the outside pocket, kind of like the carry-all, or if it had a little pocket inside. I think that would be fantastic. But it's not a big deal, but I just think that it would definitely add to the item, you know, just to be able to quickly get into something and then be able to zip it up without a problem. But like I said before, that's the only con that I can think of for the Keepall 45. I think this is a fantastic size. I highly recommend it, you know, and I have thought about purchasing a 50 since I have a 55 just to see how it works out, because it's literally smack in the middle of two of the best sizes, the 55 and the 45. But regardless, I think that the 45 Keepall is just definitely a way to go if you want something a little bit smaller, if you want something a little bit more manageable, and you still want to be able to carry quite a bit in here. I should be doing a review on how I pack it shortly as well, so you guys can see, you know, how many outfits I can fit in here, shoes in here, my toiletry case fits in here. It's just amazing. I feel like Mary Poppins, just constantly pulling items out, and it feels like it never you know, it's never empty. But again, I highly recommend this piece. It's great, and I would definitely have to advise going for the Bandoulière strap, because this is definitely a lifesaver, and it will completely help out your shoulder if you start to get really tired of carrying it with the dual handles, or if you just want to be hands-free. So 100% recommend this piece. So that does it for my review on the Keepall 45. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help out to see if you guys are going to add this to your collection. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later this week. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.